You guys, welcome in. Bishy, is your husband in testing or something and you're modding? Well, glad Mr. Bishy's got one good arm anyway. Hey guys, welcome in. I'm gonna do some, it's gonna be all sealed cassettes tonight. Yeah, I think. I've got some, we've got some rap for you, Mr. Bishy. I pre-listed some stuff. I did a few 8 tracks. And there's some sealed tapes in the pre-listed stuff. Feel free to pre-bid on that stuff or ask me to run it, and I'll run that stuff throughout the auction. I'll probably wait a few minutes before I start doing any of those, though, in case somebody wants to look down through them. I think there's 100 auctions on there now. Um, you don't listen to Butterfly Bishy. He can sit over there in his little hospital gown all by himself with his phone, and he'll be good. Bishy put the smackdown on Mr. Bishy and had to take him to the hospital. So Mr. Bishy says. Mr. Bishy said that. Only he used naughty language. He said he was being an asshole. Um, I did list some stuff in the buy now too. Feel free to make offers on that stuff, and I'll check those throughout the auction or throughout the show. I got the pre bids. I got those pulled out, but I'm gonna wait to run them for a little bit because there's some pretty scarce stuff in there. Let people look down through it for a while. But I'll run those after a bit. Um, that 50 cent tape is pretty rare. The first one on the list. Thanks for the follow, Rod. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you've never been here before, my name is Josh. I've got a website, beforetimes.shop, where I sell old stuff. And I've got a ton of music to try to liquidate. And that's what I'm doing. Doing $4 starts here on sealed tapes. Plus the stuff that's in the pre-listed stuff. I'm just going to put them up here. These aren't the pre-listed things. We'll do choice, Neo 1, 2, 3, or 4 if you're interested in one of those. There are some coupons in the show notes. Thank you for the tip, Chicken Foot Windex. Not sure what I did to deserve that. Chicken Foot Windex, you are currently in the lead for the best username of the day. Oh, well, I wish everybody that loved music would tip me. That'd be cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't know how much I have here. We'll see. But I do got a bunch in the pre-listed stuff, and I do have pre-bids, and I'll get to those in a little bit. And so we got Ed OG and the Bulldogs, Roxbury 02119, Pulling by Tangerine Dream, Veer, the first letter, and X-Men, whatever that is down there. And I'll just do 10 seconds on these. And those are running. Your choice of those. Okay, Bishy. We ran out of cat food, Bishy. And they ate like a 200-pound bag of cat food in, I swear, a month. I think they hid it because when they now they get she gave them salmon from a can, so I think they just hid the bag somewhere. Prime Cuts, Volume 2. Oh, that's a compilation. Rap, old school stuff there. I guess it's all old school if it's on it. Cassette tape. Sammy Mayfield, Angela Winbush, and Gypsy Rumba compilation. And those are around. Thank you, Cold Crush. You want number one? Alrighty. Oh, that's okay. Roaring Lion, The Sacred 78, Saints Prodigal Son, Travis Haddock's Band, A Big Old Good'n, and Chicago 8. All still sealed, your choice. Grain of Sand, Music Goes Round My Head, Fire and Brimstone, Friend of the People, Before Hollywood, Sold Out, uh, Ghost Ships, Massacre, maybe Tomorrow, Stay, and Shipwreck. The last ones are kind of obscured by the, I guess it's easier to see through my phone. I'll stick it up there for the next round, and you don't have to bid on it, but if you decide you want to, it's there. Donny Osmond, Eyes Don't Lie. Dionne Warwick, Her Greatest Hits. And Cosmic Psychos, Palomino Pizza. No, I'm not, is she? Those are running. I think a little bit better. My problem last night was I was trying to read the stuff instead of looking at the computer, or instead of looking at my phone. It was too far away, I think. I don't know. Thank you, Kenara. Um, I don't know. Are there ones in the pre-listed stuff, or are they in the buy it now? I only see one in the auctions. I have all I see is Pheno Bar Bambalam. The other ones are probably in the buy now. You can make offers on them now. I'll do that one now. Beaver Barb. This is still sealed with no drill holes or anything. It does have a tiny tear and a shrink on the spine there. So Chris Connolly, Pheno Bar Bam Blam from the pre-listed stuff. And that is running. And feel free to have bidding wars. You're allowed to bid against the people that request it. Make them pay. Thank you, Medley. Amateurs. How about at 7? I do the pre-listed stuff that have pre-bids. That'll give you guys time to look through it, if you want to. Live on Letterman. It's a compilation. Common Thread, Songs of the Eagles. That's a compilation. Christmas Music of the Fisher Folk. And Christmas Carols Play Along. So back to that one. Choice of those is running. Thank you, Gary. Which one would you like? Number 1, thank you. Bish, are you gonna hang out on Sunday? Well, you have been. You know what I think we should do? Um, if she's not there, get everybody to tag Bat Mom, and then everybody send her happy birthday at the same time, so her phone blows up. I'll probably have 10 people in there, and it won't blow up anything, but I don't know. She's not always there, so if she's not there, we'll have to tell people to do that. And if you guys are here, Bat Mom of 3, Bat Mom OF3, her birthday is Sunday. So if you don't know her, just tag her happy birthday on Sunday and she'll wonder who the hell you are. I don't know her that well. I mean, she's Bat Mom of 3. Her name's Trish. Hall & Oates, Billy Joel, Stanley Turrentine, and Juan Gabriel. And I'll have 12. Those are in. Man, Kristen was killing it today. She had like 50 some people in there. We missed the yarn now. She did pull some out for butterfly at one point, but was not up to butterfly standards. So you have Count Basie, Oscar Lopez, uh, Delicate Wire, Lay Quiet a While, and Vince Guaraldi Trio, A Flower is a Loathsome Thing. So those ones are running. I don't know how long it was before I saw the message that you sent. Um, and she was off of it by the time I noticed. Thank you, Ghost. Elvis Christmas. Skinner Second Helping. Check out that old Walmart sticker. Altered State Dose. Garth Brooks in Pieces. So that is running. I don't know why it did that. Thank you, Mr. Dishy. Carol's Choir and Congregation. Some sort of cantata one. Mormon Tabernacle Choir, Songs of Faith. Urge Overkill, Americruiser. And the Yardbirds, London 1963, the first recordings. And those are running. John Now, Archives to the 80s, Fallen Heroes, A Jazz Funeral, The Flying Burrito Brothers, Live from Europe, and Freestyle Explosion 4. Man, those are running. Thank you, Ghost. Week's number 1. Confidente de Secundaria or something. I don't know. It's in Spanish. Sunny Stitt, Constellation. Eric Clapton, No Reason to Cry. And Nancy Wilson, Nancy Now. And that is running. Do you speak Spanish, Bishi? Was that like a requisite thingy for living in Texas? Oh, okay. You learned sign language. Favorite serenades. Don't know whether you're being serious or being a smartass. So I'll just giggle at you. Asia Alpha, Johnny Vermont times sandwich, and Kirk Whalum. I don't know. And you know that. And that is running. What movie were we watching about sign language? There's some movie about some guy that was living in the woods trying to kill himself or something, and some little girl ran away and didn't talk or something. I don't know. Welcome in. If you just joined me, I'm doing choice of sealed tapes, and at 7 o'clock, I'm going to run down through anything that has pre bids. So, yeah, Ray Kennedy Guitar Man, Tasmania Freestyle, the Mega Mix Volume 1, Fun Loving Criminals, Come Find Yourself, and The Figs, Low Lo-Fi at Society High. But apparently you can still hear Bishy, so that's good. I had bad ear infections too. That's why I'm deaf. Thank you, Bolson. Number 4. Surfing. Thank you on that. Give me a sec to find it. I don't see it. It's not, the search isn't working. It's not in the buy now, is it? No, that stuff's just buy now. You can make offers on it if you don't want to pay the price I have it listed for. Um, there's no easy way for me to. I mean, some of the stuff's the whole way in a different part of the building that's in the buy now. Thank you for the offer, Yorp. But feel free to make offers. Yorp just made an offer that I accepted. The persuasions we came to play. Famous operatic duets. Cole and the Gang celebrate. And Eddie Kirkland, the Devil. So that's running. Yeah, I had hoped that you could run things out in quantity from the store, but I was told that doesn't work. Baby Boomer Classics, Pop 60s. Lucinda Williams, Sweet Old World. The great Jackie Wilson. And Club Nouveau, A New Beginning. So those are running. Choice of those. Got Kathy Dennis, You Lied to Me. Christmas with Lawrence Welk. Bells in the Australian Bush. Apparently, it's bird songs. And Demo Kate in Flight. Those are running. UB40, Shrink is ripping on it, but it's still sealed. Promises and Lies. Us 3 or US 3 or whatever the hell that is. The Weather Prophets, Judges, Juries, and Horsemen. Was that Dart? Pointer Sisters. The last ones that were up there was some bird song from Australian Bush, Club Nouveau, Kathy Dennis, and Demo Cates. If that's what you mean. Okay. Those are running. Thanks to the offers, Medley and Gunnar and Bolson. Oops, somebody got an Apollo error, but I tried to accept them all. I don't know if it worked or not. The last one had an error. The Best of Jerry Jeff Walker. Scott and Todd Scam America, Volume 2. Welcome to the Future. Some sort of compilation. And Wayne Watson Watercolor Ponies. And choice of those sealed ones is running. Vishy, they can follow me on Lemonade too. Is anybody else on Lemonade? Has anybody heard of Lemonade? Thank you, Medley, for that offer. I don't know. Bishy told me about it. She says that's where all the cool kids are going. Lemon 8. Go to your Play Store, your App Store, and download it. Lemon, the number 8. Bishy said that's what everybody's saying, where they're going to go if Trump doesn't let us have TikTok. But I don't know, Mr. Bish. You'll have to discuss that with her. She said that Sherry told her. You might be interested in it. I simply followed the same people that I followed on TikTok, which is very few. I think Bishy and Sherry make up half the people I follow, and there's lots of butts on it, big butts. Tony Joe White, The Songs of West Side Story, Wilson Phillips, and Jack Wagner. And that's right. So I take it no one of the few people that are on here are on Lemonade. Ready for the 9 pre-bids? Sure. I'll do the ones I have pulled up here first, and then we'll see what's left. All right, I'm going to do the ones that had pre-bids. I can do any of the stuff from the pre-listed stuff, but we'll do the ones that had pre-bids now. So TSOL Hit and Run is the first one. Still sealed. No cutouts or drill holes or anything. Nice condition on that one. And that is running. And thanks for the pre-bid, Woody. And Woody takes that one. Thank you, Woody. And the next one's going to be live. Yes. Pin it and don't click run next. I screwed up another one that I didn't even know I ran. Kelsey won one. I assume she knew what she was bidding on. Because I didn't. I couldn't find it in the box. Like, where the hell is this? So that must have been what I did because Kelsey won one that I didn't even know ran. So that's TSOL live. No cutouts or saw marks on that one. Thanks for the offers, Medley. And thank you, Woody. I don't think Woody's here. Maybe Woody is here. Are you here, Woody? Saw Woody place pre-bids before the show started. And this one is Strange Love. Oh, no problem, Medley. Nice condition on that, still sealed, no cutouts or anything. And that one is running. And thanks again, Woody. And this one is Hell and Back Together, 1984 to 1990. No drill holes in that one. That one's running. Woody's winning that one too. Guys are gonna let Woody have everything. Don't be so surprised if he won everything you bid on. Thank you, Woody. So the next one is lard, the power of lard. Thank you, Kelsey, for that offer. No drill holes or cutouts in that one either. And that lard is running, and Woody's winning that one too. Metal, he says, can't have that one. Thank you, Medley. And this is the next one, 50 Cent, The Massacre. It is still sealed, and it's an institutional tape. Uh, they were made with no screws and clear bodies on the tapes and clear cases with no completely transparent. So I guess they didn't hide their drugs in there. I don't know. But these are pretty scarce, especially 50 Cent. No damage. If you take the shrink off, the printing is on the shrink. So this is probably more of a collector item than a listen to item because there's no way to really get the shrink off and put it back on. And there's no liner notes or anything. They're not invisible or transparent. There's just no liner notes. That's the way they were made. So 50 Cent, The Massacre, that is running. I had a whole case of them, Kelsey. I don't anymore. What were you selling them for when you started? I think I think $75 was what I was selling them for several years ago when I had the music site. Thank you, Cold. That one is yours. I did have other ones too. I had some Eminem and I forget all the ones I had. I don't know if I still have any of them or not. Maybe we'll find some more. Thanks, Bishy. Change today. That is in 3. And I just listed this one today. I'm not sure when I'm going to have sales over the next week. I guess if you're not following me and you're interested in them, you can bookmark me or follow me or whatever. Because apparently Christmas is on Wednesday or something. So, and my mod probably wants to spend her holiday with her family or something. I can't do this without Bishy. No drill holes. Nice condition on that one. I don't think I'd be allowed to have one on Christmas, Mr. Bishy. We didn't have plans for Thanksgiving until the last minute, and I already had a show scheduled. Uh oh crap. I did that again. Were you bidding on the Masters of the Universe or were you bidding on the TSOL? Well, you're getting Masters of the Universe. Why did it do that? I'm sure that was my own fault there. Um, you don't gotta do anything. Did the Masters of the Universe have a pre-bid? I don't think it did. Did it, Bishy? Yorp, are you okay with $11 for that? The PSOL. The free bid was 10. Okay. Okay, you're gonna get that one instead of Masters of the Universe. Alrighty. Oh, Bolson said he bid on the other one. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Bolson, have you bought anything? Yes. All right. Bolson gets He-Man. And York gets TSOL. They're all wrapped up. So there. I screwed up. So Bolson gets a deal and Yorp has to pay an extra dollar than he pre-bid. So sorry, Yorp. Bolson made out on that deal. Do you want a He-Man too, Yorp? Th- Those are pretty scarce tapes too. All right. Is that all the pre-bids, Bishy? Digits. Ah, yeah. Okay. Here we go. See, I don't even listen. So that's in three. It's pinned. The right one is pinned. So it's got a piggy on it. Bishy, I think that's our first belly button. No cutouts. A little bit of shrink or tear down there in the bottom corner. But that's it. And that is running. Digits, case, are on, are on. Who was Sirhan Sirhan? Was he the one that shot Reagan? Thank you, Gunnar. We got a pre-bid on Murder Inc. That's one. No drill holes in that one. That one's running. And thank you for the pre-bid medley on the Murder Inc. Corpuscle. Thank you, Metal. She says that's all the pre-bids. You are welcome, Medley. So pinning that one so we don't screw it up again. All right, I will go back to flipping them up there, uh, like I was before. If there's something you want me to run in the pre-listed stuff, just say so in the chat, and more than likely I'll miss it, but Bishy usually catches it. So Ella Fitzgerald, some sort of various artists with Spanish language, Killing Joke Outside the Gate, and the Fabulous Thunderbirds Hot Number. And that is running. Bid on the fall. I will get that one. I'll pull these down so I don't confuse myself. A little bit of shrink peel there in the corner, but no drill holes or saw marks or anything. It's pinned. I'm gonna start the auction. There we go. Oh, I felt so bad for the guy I raided last night, Bishy. Did you watch him for a while? Was that last night? Thank you. He was having issues, and he really was a new seller. I just say I'm a new seller when I screw things up all the time. That poor guy. I'm putting up stacks of 200-year-old paper, and then we raid to him, and he was trying to sell ads for magazines. Am I ignoring you again? I was trying. Oh, we have a pre-bid. Oh, I can do that. I wasn't intentionally ignoring you. I can only do like 3 things at one time, Bishy. So that's in 2 as well. It's pinned. The case is no, it's not cracked, but there is a little bit of missing shrink there on the bottom. The cellophane's kind of bunged up, but that's Lion Trouble in Angel City. That is running. Yeah, Bishy, that guy was trying to sell ads for magazines for $1, and he made all of his listings like I've got my listings in quantity. Well, he did the thing where instead of he duplicated them, so he had like 100 listings, and he lost his place, and I felt really bad for him. I got we got an offer. Thank you for the offers, Kelsey. Well, Kelsey, I tried to accept them. You got an Apollo error, failure to fetch on one of them. I don't know if it accepted it or not. Seems to be glitching tonight. The Flip Squad, the Kingsman, Kataro, the Light of the Spirit, and this is whoever that is. Eni Kamosi, Eni Kamos. I don't. No idea how to pronounce it. It's probably reggae. And choice of those. Thank you, Cold Crush. Takes number 3. Pre-bid on wire. Got 250. Thank you. Oh, I should pin it. All right. A bell is a cup until it is struck. No saw marks or drill holes. And that one is running. Rastro. Uncontested. Thank you, Rastro. And thank you for coming to my auction. We were at the grocery store yesterday, and they have an energy drink called Rat Bastard. Has anybody seen that? On your belly? Oh, it was $2 a can. And it had a cartoon rat on it. We just had one of those. I might try it. I'm sure there'll be some there the next time I'm there. Our grocery store in rural Pennsylvania, it's like a den of debauchery there. It's they've got Rat Bastard energy drink. They've got this wine and spirits section that's like the size of I don't know, a gas station. It's huge. They have gambling machines. This is a grocery store. Like it used to be a major chain too. Robert Palmer, Bellamy Brothers, Tangerine Dream, and Ella Fitzgerald and Joe Pass. And it's running. Oh, I told my mother today, I said, my grandmother, if she was still alive, would be or she's probably rolling over in her grave. She was a member of WCTU and was like she she couldn't stand gambling. And like lottery tickets were like she had this thing about lottery tickets and they were horrible. And I kept telling her they benefit older Pennsylvanians. And she didn't care. And that's the grocery store that she shopped at. And like the gambling machines in the back are the funny thing. They're like back, like in the corner by like the prepackaged bologna and pepperoni and lunch meats. They've got two of those video games, skill games. Winter Solstice, Preacher, Rattlesnake Wine, Black Uhuru, Mystical Truth Dub, and Buddy Rich, The Roar of 74. Choice of those, all still sealed. Yeah, they just legalized sales of alcohol in like grocery stores and convenience stores in Pennsylvania in the past few years. Well, like, maybe 5 years. I don't know. It hasn't been very long. But now all the grocery stores that sell it, for some reason, they've got these little like areas with all these like booths and tables and chairs and little bars and stuff. But nobody ever sits at them. It's weird. Duke Robillard, Temptation, Bobby Womack, World Party, Bang, and Blue Airplane's Life Model. Do you have gambling out there? Do you have those skill machines out there, bitchy? All right. Thank you, Mr. Bitch. I stopped at my parents' house today to tell them how my thing went. And my mom was telling me that this guy is kind of a relative. He owns a trucking company. He was having problems with his drivers not reporting the right amount of weight. Oh, thank you, Bishy. I don't know why you're video poker. Ours are skill games. There's no poker involved. It's these like crazy, I don't know, they're like fake slot machines. Patricia Cass, the Wooden Tops, the Wallflowers Breach, and Will Rogers Follies. And that's running. Yeah, so this truck driver, he said that his drivers weren't using the right amount of fuel. Like they were getting places faster and they were using more fuel than they should. And his theory is that they are well, actually they're not getting there faster, they're using more fuel. So he assumes they're driving faster, but they're not getting there quicker. So his theory is that they're stopping at gas stations and playing video poker, like speeding, so they have all sorts of time to sit and play those skill games. Roger Whittaker, Waxing Poetics, Mannequin Moon, The Weigels, Honeyoaks, in the Whithersoever, and Sippy Wallace, Women Be Wise. And that's running. Oh, I just noticed that was for the cats only. Well, I maybe I'll get a half a rat bastard tomorrow because I'm one of us is probably gonna have to go get cat food. Webb Wilder, Hybrid Vicar, Tony Williams, Lifetime, The Collection, Roger Williams' Greatest Hits. I'll save it for my show, Bishy, and I'll do an unboxing and taste test of Rat Bastard. And they had like several flavors too. And that's Weird Nightmare Meditations on Mingus. That's running. Thank you, Mr. Bishy. Oh shit, is it already Saturday tomorrow? If I get a show together, I haven't started yet. Thank you, kid. Which one would you like? If you're new here, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3. Thank you. Lesson book, recital fun. That's piano course tape of some sort. Lita Ford Stiletto, the OJs from the beginning, and Ohio Players Fire. And choice of those is running. Butterfly got some handiwork fishy, so I'll probably put that in Sunday's show. And some hankies and that sort of stuff too. DOS Dawman Mousetrap. What time does it start? California organization. Dixie Dregs, Dregs of the Earth, and True, Strong, and Free DOA. Yeah, I'll turn it on. I turn it on and then I fall asleep usually as soon as I eat. Thank you, Kelsey. I don't fall asleep while I'm eating very often. Uh, that had multiple bids, so we'll leave that up there. And we'll add the goat's tricks of the shade to it. I'm glad you find it amusing when I fall asleep when I'm eating. I have to be nice to Butterfly. She's got all sorts of horrible pictures on her phone of me sleeping. Thank you, Yorp. That one's yours. What is that band? I'm gonna Google it or Discogs it. Just out of curiosity. The band's name is Fake German. So they're not a real German band. They're fake German from New York City. Ah. big bands of the 40s and 50s. Yeah, oh, sorry, Bishy. Just, just, just text me if I get behind. I don't carry that phone. Well, it's the phone that I'm using right here. I don't carry it around with me because it's not the one I use. I only use this for your Evil Apples game and streaming. So Evan and Jaron, Gene Carn or Carney or whatever, big bands, and Gary Burton. Those are right. And this one is Food for Feet. Chuck Mangione Quintet. Chuck Mangione Best of. Mark Cohn, The Rainy Season. And those are running. Choice of those. And we got Brand Nubian, In God We Trust. And welcome in. Who just joined on choice of sealed tapes. Material Issue, Destination Universe, MC Pooh, Life of a Criminal, and Glenn Miller, the great Glenn Miller. And those are running. Thank you, kid. Which one would you like? Number one. And we got Manzanera, and Mackey, Up in Smoke. Another Glenn Miller. Some sort of organ music, apparently. And the Brian Jonestown Massacre, Strung Out in Heaven. And that's a cardboard box from that one. Yes, I can do that, Wilson. Thank you, Gunnar. And there's the Mark Cone. I'll run them again with it up there. Let's run them. Thank you, Bolson. Roy Melton, RM Blues, Merle Saunders, Jerry Garcia, John Kahn, Bill Vitt, Keystone Encores Volume 2, Ministry 12-inch singles, and China Crisis, What Price Paradise. And those are right. Thank you, kid. Number 4. Thank you. Yeah, I'll add one to it, Raz. The Sound of Heaven, whatever that is. And those are running. Usually I run them again if I get more than one bid, and I just add something to it. But if it doesn't have more than one bid and you want me to run it again, feel free to ask too. Thank you. That one's yours. The Boo Radleys, Wake Up. Motorhead, No Sleep Till Hammersmith. No drill holes in that one. It's The Big Deal. Madeline audiobook. And Mac and Mabel in concert. Wonder which one you'll pick. Can you guess, Bishy? Thank you, kid. Assume that's what everybody wanted, but we'll put Shelley Berman up there and run it again for 10 seconds. I, I had to look up what a Bemelman was. I'm like, what the hell is that word? Thank you. It's the author's last name. Apparently, there's other stories on there. I had no idea. I thought it was a word that escaped my vocabulary. I don't know that I've ever listened to the Boo Radleys. Manzanera and Mackey Crack the Whip. McDowell and Krell, Eknaughton's Return. Hamiette and Bluette, or however you pronounce that. Nolly Cola and Bucko 9 Libido. Oh man, we're probably missing a belly button. There's one under there. We're gonna not many belly buttons tonight for Bishy. Get 3 months for $0. It's my last chance, Bishy, to not have ads on my Spotify. We're all gonna listen to it. She had to go. Okie dokie. I thought it ran. Maybe it didn't. Not, it's running now. Thank you, Kelsey. And Men at Large, we'll add that, but I think y'all wanted the same one. So that one's running. Did they finally get weighted on Butterfly? Or whatever you call it? This is a Windham Hill, the first 10 years compilation. It's 2 tape set in the cardboard box in the shrink. See if it'll stay up there. Malatini, the King of the Groaners. Beto and the Fairlanes, Salsified. And Maureen McCormick, When You Get a Little Lonely. And those are running. Huh. I didn't know that either. Kingfish, Cool G Rap, and DJ Polo, rated triple X. Kiara, Condition of the Heart. And Duke Ellington, In the Uncommon Market. Those are run. Thank you, Cold Fresh. Thank you. She left. Can you hear the Boo Radleys playing? I've never listened to them before. Somebody said it was good. We got Schoolhouse Rocks, another Duke Ellington. That's the same one that was just up there. Um, Kathleen Battle and Wynton Marsalis, Baroque duet, some sort of Puerto Rican one. Ooh, and a fall, Seminole Live, drill hole in that, but it doesn't look like it goes through the liner notes, or if it does, it just barely nicks it. So those are running. Did you get in to see a doctor yet, Mr. Bishy? Thank you, kid. And I assume that's what everybody wanted, but I'll add King Short Shirt Dance with Me to it. And that is running. Bishy is stressed. I'll give her a pat on the head. That always seems to calm Butterfly down. Have you answered a question yet? What is it they ask you? Do you feel safe at home? Thank you, Super Kelsey. And if you guys don't know, I think Bishy is like under 5 feet tall. So I don't think she was body slamming him. Alternate situation critical. You don't like Pat Pat's Butterfly? Any old comics, cards, or related? Not tonight. Yeah, just tapes. And I'm in my comfy chair sitting at my desk doing the tapes, so I I'm not gonna run across anywhere to find anything else. We're doing tapes. I like Pat Pats. I don't know what you women have against Pat Pats. Kansas Power. Duran, big thing. The Doobie Brothers, the best of the Doobies. And KP's Sunshine Band, Bang the Party Drum. And those are right. Valid 12/19 through 12/25. Cannot be combined with additional discounts. See Lowe's.com for details and qualifying items. While supplies last. Thanks for the offers, Bernard. Thank you, Mr. Bishy. Mr. Bishy, the trick to the whole pat thing when they're feeling stressed out or pissed off or whatever you're giving them pats for is when you give them the little pats on the head, you have to say, there. That makes it better. It's dangerous to just do the pat without the there. Well, yeah, I guess if you hug while you're doing the pat pats and there's that helps too. Taylor Dane, Naked Without You. Tracy Lee, Many Faces. Willie Nelson, Healing Hands of Time. And Kansas in the Spirit of Things. And that's running. Mr. Bishy, I have not seen that. Is that something you recommend I watch? No, right on top. Right on top. Like there. Nope, I don't think I've seen that one. Cool and the Gang Celebrate. The Conda Bongo Man, So Cool in Central Park. McGuffey Lane, Live and More. And The Mission Carved in Sand. And those are running. Thank you, Raz. Was I calling you rat earlier? Or did it just remind me of that energy drink? If I was calling you rat, I apologize. And welcome in. If you just joined me, I'm doing choice of sealed cassette tapes up here on my little board. But I do have lots of stuff in my buy now. There's hundreds of things in there. Most of them are sealed. Most of them are cassettes or some other media. And I do have stuff in the pre-listed auctions. If you want me to run something from there, just tell me and I will. So you have Fabulous Thunderbirds, Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, and Howe, Dance Max, some sort of techno, and this is Big Rockin' Beats. It's be a Wax Tracks compilation of some sort. And that's running. Oh, not only Rat Bastard is healthy, it's sugar free. Thank you, kid. Oh no, wait. I spoke too soon because in the Google suggested questions to that search for Rat Bastard energy drink reviews, the first question is what is the most unhealthiest and energy drink? But Rat Bastard is not on the list. Rockstar, Red Bull, Vault, Red Blitz, and Celsius Heat are on Google's AI's list of the most unhealthiest. Crisscross, totally crossed out. The King Singers Contemporary Collection, Dorothy Moore, winner, and Aretha Franklin. And those are right. That's right, Mr. Bishy. That's how you do it. Thank you, Bolson. I don't know what happened next in that scene, but that looks like the appropriate way. Oh, Mr. Bishy, tell Bishy she's missing balding black eye belly buttons there. Duracell, unleash the beast. Duracell. Louis Armstrong, just Louis. There's another just Louis. And Down to the Bone from Manhattan to Staten, the album. Not sure what that is. And the Fugees, Translator Crew, Blunted on Reality. No drill holes in that either. So those are running. Thank you, Mr. Bishi. Welcome in. If you just joined me, I'm doing choice of sealed cassette tapes. There's lots of stuff in the bin and lots of stuff in the pre-listed stuff. If you want me to run something, just tell me. I assume that's what you guys wanted, but Duracell is still up there. So adding the Englishman and running those. Death Angel, Fall from Grace. The Dixie Hummingbirds. Ian Drury, The Bus Driver's Prayer, and other stories. And Tin Machine Live. Oy vey, baby. And those are running. Thank you, Ghost. Phone to like. Number one. Yeah, she loves it, Mr. Bitchy. I don't know if she's watching. Oh, she is watching. Sometimes she doesn't. She just has it on and doesn't read the chat. Robbie Dupree, Dash Rip Rock, Not of This World. Jimmy Thackeray and the Drivers, Trouble Man. and Jimmy Thackeray and John Mooney. And that is running. From the Amazon reviews for Rat Bastard energy drinks, the 1-star reviews include taste is kinda rough. Also, taste was not great. Cool concept, bad flavoring. Brian says it's gross. Cool marketing idea. The drink is awful. Don't buy this. But it does average 3.9 out of 5, though. Early morning drive to work is nothing when slugging one of these. I chase it with a Celsius after about 3 hours. Works for a 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. shift. Orange is great, watermelon is good, but gives me acid reflux feeling after I drink them for a few days. So it tastes gross and you'll have acid reflux for days. I can't wait to try one now. Oh, look at this. We got all sorts of good stuff. Well, the first review was that the case of cans was smashed. Prince, Graffiti Bridge, Sex Pistols, the original Pistols Live, James Blood Ulmer, Blues Preacher, and John Prine, Aimless Love. And that is running. I haven't seen any news stories about anybody dying on energy drink for a while. It seems to go in spurts. You know, somebody that thinks they need to drink like 50 of them in one sitting or something. Thank you, kid. Takes the Sex Pistols. We'll add Plan 9 Sea Hunt to it. And those are running. Well, half these reviews are by people that don't know how to leave reviews. Like half the reviews are like, it took too long to get. That's not how you're supposed to review products. Andre Previn, The Essence of. I'm not even going to attempt it. Some sort of Spanish language one. Bill Pop and the Tapes, Insides. Interesting cover on that one. And Paris, Sleeping with the Enemy. Those are running. And if you just joined me, I'm doing choice 1, 2, 3, or 4 of sealed tapes. And there's lots of stuff in the buy now and the auction tab. Oh, thank you, Raz. Number 3. And enjoy the holiday. Join for free today. Milo's rewards program is subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change. Usually more terms apply. Visit Lowe's.com/shipping. Placido Domingo Songbook. The Best of Graham Parker, 1988 to 1991. And Poison Native Tongue. And Pleasure Thieves Simple Escape. Those are running. Diamond Rex, Golden Gates, Wilson Pickett, Dvorak, New World Symphony, London Symphony Orchestra, The Dream Syndicate, Live at Raji's. And those are running. And Playa, Cheers to You, Sly and Robbie, Silent Assassin, DJ Hurricane, Don't Sleep, and Diamond Rio. So that is running. Yes, I can do that. Thank you, Gold Crush. Putting Dream Syndicate up there and running it while I put this in the envelope. Thank you, Raz. Willie Dixon's Blues Dictionary. Dada Puzzle. Tropichinja 2. Some sort of Latin compilation, apparently. And the Platter's Greatest Hits. Those are running. And actually, I just didn't realize it. I ran out of tapes here. I'm into boxes of multiples that need to be processed in some other way. I'm gonna run this. There's probably a hot commodity here. Diana, Princess of Wales tribute double album, still sealed. So what I'm gonna do is there anything else anybody wants me to run from the pre-listed stuff? I'm gonna scroll down through. I'm gonna start a giveaway. Are they all running at $5? Well, these choice ones were 4. There's a whole bunch in the um There's like 87 of them in the pre-listed stuff. A lot of them are 5, some of them are more. It depends what they are. But I'm gonna start to give a buyer giveaway. I'll put something up there for you to choose from here in a little bit. But I'm gonna scroll down through the auction thing and see if there's any pre-bids. But if you want me to run something from the pre-listed auctions, just you put it in the chat and I'll run it. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. It'd be so much easier if you could sort them by pre-bid. Um, I don't know what they're listed for. I mean, if they're in the auction tab, the auction start prices are. I mean, if I have a question, or if I don't, if I think it might be something valuable and I look it up, I usually price them sealed below the price that the unsealed ones are selling for on eBay. Um, I mean, I don't know if you want me to do. I don't know. What do you want me to take $5 off that?
People steal from you. I had to show you. I couldn't wait.
Oh my!
Shuff.
What, Mr. Bishy? Are you here? All right, I'm gonna pull up the band of Susans. You'll have to take a screenshot of that and send that to Bishy, Mr. Bishy. What?
Like I know things.
What?
I know these screens. Check on this.
Oh, you can send it on. You can send a message through whatnot. So we're gonna do band of Susans. And we're gonna start with now. Might have a tiny little hairline right there, but no drill holes. Band of Susans now. And that is running. Thank you, Raz. And we'll do Band of Susan's, The Word in the Flesh next. Kid, Don't Leave. I'll throw a stack up there for you to choose from. Maybe if I can do it without making a mess. Thank you, Raz. All right, here's the choices for the giveaways. And I'll throw another stack up there beside it. So if you find one you want there, kid, just type it in the chat and I'll pull it out for your giveaway. And I'm gonna run the Band of Susan's Veil right now. No drill holes or saw marks, nice condition, still sealed. And thank you for the pre-bid. Kid wants the sugar cubes. Thank you, Raz. And I'm gonna start another giveaway. And it'll be the same deal. Just pick one from those stacks. And if there's any other requests, put them in the chat from the auction tab. And if there's anything you want to make offers on, do so now. Welcome in, Chris Wahoo. And I don't know when my next show I have scheduled is for tapes, but like I said, this week we'll have to see what's going on because we got all the holidays. I might have some at some point. I will be having a show on Sunday of old stuff in the morning. And I'll probably have a preview of that tomorrow night. It won't be tapes or music. Um,
They don't have the slightest clue you were half asleep drooling on your pillow not 10 minutes ago. Yep, switching and saving with Geico.
yeah, I don't have anything scheduled at all week except an ephemera show the day after Christmas.
That's a win job. Pros need
But
better
I may have
products.
something, so if you're not following me, give me a follow.
The volume discount.
And I'm gonna pull this one and then start another one.
That means you get the prices you need to start any job.
Super Kelsey wins. Congratulations, Kelsey.
More terms and restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/turn or phone desk for details. Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. Recently, I asked Smith Mobile's legal team.
And Kelsey's next show is scheduled for 6:45 on Sunday Eastern time. And if you happen for some reason not to be following Kelsey, give her a follow and bookmark her cassette show on Sunday at 6:45. Yes, who won? Ghost has one tomorrow. Death metal. Is that the one Kelsey was talking about? So click on Ghost's little ghost guy there. Death metal cassette show tomorrow at 6:30. A braided coffin mulch, Burzum, Doldry. Oh, now he started moving and I can't keep up. Festment, Hellhammer. Oh, all sorts of good death metal. Onslaught, Shrieking Demon, Skull Strike, Tomb Mold, Tombstalker Trouble. That's Ghost Records tomorrow at whatever I said, 6:30 p.m. And if you guys have shows, you guys can always advertise your shows in my show. You can do it the whole time if you want. Uh, thank you. Congratulations, Kelsey. That one's yours. Gary never does shows. Whatever you do, don't watch Gary. There, I'm gonna follow you and I'm gonna bookmark your shows. Did I start another one? There's another giveaway going. Throw a few more up there. Welcome in. If you just joined me, you missed all the fun. We're just doing buyers giveies, and then we're gonna raid out to somebody. And I'm gonna have to find somebody to raid out unless you guys pick somebody, because Bishy abandoned me at the hospital. Mr. Bishy's injured. He's got some sort of shoulder problem. Yeah, then some sort of nerve issue, I think. Can you do my pre-bid? Oh, I thought I got them all, kid. Which one was it? I can do any pre-bids. There wasn't any on there the last time I scrolled. And KLF. Yeah, if you pre-bid on something or want me to run something, just let me know and I can run it. I'm eventually they're supposed to have it so that you can sort by pre-bid, and that it will be wonderful when that happens. But the last time I asked them about it, they said they still didn't have an idea of when they thought that would be implemented. You can on the computer? How do you do that? Oh, look at that. You can. Wonder if that's how Bishy does it. Huh. Oh, scary. It'll save me so much time. I can stop complaining about it. As long as I have my computer. It shows all the ones that were pre-bid. I guess it'll. This one's at the top, so the KLF chill out. No drill holes. I don't think. No, no drill holes. So that one's running. Thank you, kid. That one is yours. And I'm gonna pull the giveaway. And I'm gonna do one more. Congratulations, Cold, you win. So let me know which one you want in the chat. I'm gonna start the last giveaway. And I'm not gonna make it till 9 o'clock. Mr. Bishy and Bishy hang out at KO Gaming. They're starting. They start at 9. I'm not gonna make it till then. But if you're into dice and gaming, and I don't know, they're kind of amusing. Uh, they kind of hang out there and play these games where they bid on different kind of gaming dice for like Dungeons and Dragons and role playing games and things. That's KO Gaming. I'll bring it back to my chat. At KO Gaming at 9. Whoops. There. I put it in the chat if anybody's interested. All right. Does anybody have any requests on where to raid to? There's one person selling in the cassette category. I can go there and when somebody has a request. And that's Cold's Big Mamas. You guys don't care where you go, do you? There's Mr. Bishy. Did you get service, Mr. Bishy? Sports therapy. You like to play dodgeball? Well, that probably depends on how well you perform the pat pats. All right, getting a gibby. Where are we going? Are we going to the other cassette seller? Instant nostalgia. All right. I'm going to pull this and then we'll go to instant nostalgia. Congratulations, Cole. You get to pick another one. Doc Watson. Oh, right on top's the last one we looked at. All right, I'm going to rate out to instant nostalgia. Uh, Thank you guys for your purchases. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Bishy for helping me mod. Uh, if I don't see you guys before Christmas, have a good Christmas, everybody. And if you're Jewish, have a happy Hanukkah. I guess it falls on Christmas this year, so you can celebrate with all your Christian friends or secular Santa loving friends. Um, I, I'll I'll take my turn on evil apples too. So that's what you want. You want to smile and shaking your head or nodding. Probably nodding's better. You too, Cold. Thank you guys very much. I will schedule some shows at some point. I may be back with some shows during the week, and I'll be listing a bunch more buy now and auction stuff. But right now, we're going to go to Instant Nostalgia, and KO Gaming's on at 9 if you guys are into dice. So have a good night, guys. Thanks, everybody.